What's going on? Get the video right. In this video, I'm gonna just pretty much tell you guys what I would do if I was trying to learn how to flip phones, but only had a few $100. This is gonna be for like my community members and YouTube. We might not make it to Instagram, we might just make it, but here we go. So, if I was starting off, I had, let's just say, less than 500 to my name. I got a couple $100. Might just got fired from my last job. What would I do? So for number one, you came to the right place. When you trying to learn a new skill, a new trade,
turn right onto North Druid Hills Road.
No matter what you're doing, but I feel like these are the steps. So number one, find a way that you can learn how to execute. You know, you can learn different ways. Mentorships. Some of us don't have access or money to mentorship, so we got to go YouTube University. Some of us are blessed to have somebody like myself in their city that they can work for, either for free or for a small fee.
In 2.5 miles, turn left to merge onto US 78 East toward I-285.
Yeah, so that's it right there. So for all of those that don't know what I do, my name is Bam, and I flip electronics, game consoles, phones, cameras, and other stuff as well. I flip those items. I have a store out here in Atlanta, and I teach other people how to do that as well. I teach other people how to different ways to make money. I also have a podcast where I interview different successful entrepreneurs. So number one, man, get you a mentorship. That's one of the ultimate shortcuts. If you don't have access, man, we always got YouTube University. And we also got books. So the thing is about you, the reason why a mentor is better than, and also communities as well. I also got communities as well. But the reason why mentorship is better than just kind of going on YouTube University and figuring out yourself is because, you know, you can be looking at the wrong video, or you might interpret the information wrong and just not, you know, it might lead you in the wrong direction, you know what I'm saying? Or the accountability won't be there. That's the purpose of having a community or a mentor involved to kind of help shorten that learning curve. If you're on YouTube, especially today, back when I started doing this stuff, it wasn't a lot of people online doing anything other than bragging. First you got to find a way to learn. Then you got to execute. So say for instance, I'm on YouTube University. I'm gonna just put myself in my own shoes. What I would do is I would look for items in the house that just have no value. It could be a broken electronic, it could be a broken game console, it could be a broken iPad. But you want to kind of do what they call shop your home, and just look for items that have no use for them. Even if it's like a broken remote. You know, your goal is just right now proof of concept. Also to make some money, but proof of concept. The more you learn, the more you earn. So that's number one. You know, I'm pretty sure we all got something broken in our house we don't use. Even if it's like an old broken TV or hell, an extension cord. We all got something. And, you know, I don't only flip tech, I flip other stuff as well, like shoes, things of that nature. But I like to focus on tech because that's my number one money maker, and it's the easiest to teach. You know what I mean? Versus like apparel and all that type of stuff. But so that's number one. Once so number one, shop your home. Number two, find out where to sell it at. So you can either do two things. You can either sell to a direct cash buyer.
Turn left to merge onto US 78 East toward I-285.
You can either sell directly to a cash buyer, such as myself, or you can listen on different platforms like eBay, Mercari, Poshmark, and I do those as well. So like once you find the item, you got to sell the item. And even if it's like a broken item, there's websites out there like It's Worth More that will buy it for you. You know, you just got to tell them what it is, what grade it is, and what type of accessories that item comes with, and they will buy it. It'sWorthMore.com. If you have any type of items and you want to see a direct a cash buyer online already, it's very active. That's it. You know, yeah, that's it. You know, It'sWorthMore.com. It'sWorthMore.com is the website. You can find a cash buyer just by you got a network to find a cash buyer. You network to find a cash buyer. So different ways to find a cash buyer. you can go online and you can find other people that are buying phones, and you can reach out to them. So if you look online, you find a company in your local city and they're actively buying phones or whatever, then they might just be a cash buyer. You can reach out to them and say, this is what I got.
Use the left 2 lanes to merge onto US 78 East.
And that's another great way to learn. So in this game, I did several things. I got YouTube University, and I had I had people that I created mentors, meaning like, all right, so say for instance you're a cash buyer, and I will look at you like a plug. So my job would be to do as much business with the plug as possible until I earn their trust. You know, so I had a Russian guy. He was buying up, tech and all that type of stuff. So when I first started, I started for a while before I learned how to master the skill of making like, $300 to $500 a day. I found this dude, found his number. Every time I had a deal, I would text him what he'll pay for it. He'll tell me what he'll pay for it. If he's saying he'll pay 100, I'd pay no more than 80. And every day I would meet him. I drive like 20, 30 minutes away, meet him till we establish a real relationship. It's important to have a cash buyer here on your side because you're always going to need cash. Sometimes their inventory will sit. So like if you don't know how to list an item on eBay or Mercari, it's very simple, but you can literally go to YouTube, and I'm pretty sure there's people just like me that'll tell you exactly how to list those items. So another thing that you can do.
In 1.8 miles, take exit 3 onto Brockett Road toward Coolidge Road.
You start telling your friends and family, so you can tell them, you can ask them, do they have any type of broken technology that they no longer use, or you can tell them, look, man, I'm doing this business. If you got something, like, sometimes they give it to you for free, but they might also want to do it on the consignment note, on the consignment basis, meaning like nobody gets paid until the item sells. The item sells, you get paid. Let's just say eBay taking out 15%, you might charge a 15% fee. So they might be like, okay, so if an item sells for $70, 30 of it goes to me so I can pay myself in the eBay, and 70 goes to you, my cousin, my brother, whatever. And then once you're able to handle the basics, now you're able to start. Now you're in a position where you're like, okay, I want to keep on doing this. So how do you create more? How do you find more and more people that want to sell you devices? So my number one marketing my number one marketing tool for free advertisements has been way more effective than paid advertisements. It's been Craigslist, word of mouth, and Craigslist. So I will go to Craigslist. I will go to the section that says wanted by owner.
Take exit 3 onto Brockett Road toward Coolidge Road.
I will go to
take the first right onto Brockett Road.
I will go to the section that says wanted by owner, and I will post ads. The ad might just be a picture of a used computer or a phone, and they'll say, I buy this item cash. I buy cash for iPhones, cash for this, cash for that, cash for electronics.
At the light, use the right lane to turn onto Brockett Road
cash
toward
for electronics. Cash for electronics. So I'll put my number. I normally do like a sideline number or a text plus. That way when the incoming calls come in, I'm able to differentiate friends and family from customer. Boom, 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 customer. And I give people my middle name instead of my first name, just so I can kind of understand what people recognize me from. It's kind of like when you click on somebody's service and they say, how did you hear about us? Google, friend. So those type of things. Another thing you can do is just word of mouth. In your neighborhood, in your community, your job, whatever, you should be known as the person that will buy your phone and flip it or fix it. Or not fix it, but you will buy somebody's phone
at the next one,
and give them cash for it. You'll give them cash for their phone. Some of you guys actually know how to flip technology, so that'd be a definite plus to have in your arsenal. So yeah, you want to be known as a person that will buy your phone, buy that computer.
Light, turn left onto East Ponce de Leon Avenue.
Buy that laptop. You want to be that go-to guy, man. So let's just kind of repeat the steps. First, you shop your home. Next, you reach out to friends and family. You must learn how to create ads. You must learn how to post on Craigslist. Go police, so I'm going to call my phone down. You must know how to create ads. You must know how to post on Craigslist. You must know how to, and you must be, confident enough to say, hey, man, I'm buying these phones. I'm flipping these phones. Here we go. So here are the best platforms to sell the phones on. Mercari, eBay, and Swapper. Mercari.
In 3/4 of a mile,
eBay,
turn right onto Ray's Road.
And Swapper. Mercari, eBay, and Swapper. Now, myself, I also sell game consoles on Amazon and Walmart as well. But somebody just starting off, it'll be kind of difficult to get on those platforms and make it do what it do. So yeah, there's that. And man, after that, man, it's all about consistency. The more deals you pick up, the more comfortable you'll get familiar, the more people will recognize you for being that person that will buy their electronics, and you'll create a business after a while. After a while, you start back reaching, like you can create a whole business in itself, just reaching back out to people that have sold you things before or made an inquiry. Yeah, and made an inquiry. That's what I would do as a beginner. You know what I mean? I'm on the road, like find a cash buyer, find items to flip, and get to the bag, man. If you ain't flipping, you tripping. This business is very easy to learn. It's been able to change my life as well as people's lives around me. I'm actually on my way right now to my buddy's store, Shark.
At the light, turn right onto Ray's Road.
We're like business partners. So he's had a store as long as I've known him, but he didn't know how to do things like, you know, certain sales channels like getting on eBay or Mercari or not eBay or Mercari, but more like Amazon or Walmart. He wasn't really familiar with how to do that, so I've been able to. And sometimes I help these different stores liquidate items. So believe it or not, you know, if you're a store, it might be a situation where you got way more inventory you need to make more shelf space. Some of the items that you had,
turn right into the parking lot.
Some of the items you had just ain't selling. So what I do sometimes is I come in with my price, I'll undercut you. And you know, that's one thing. That's why I help businesses out. So I help people by just teaching them the game, and I help businesses by helping them liquidate old inventory, and also teaching them new marketing strategies to increase their sales and streamline their pipeline. And I'm Bam, the Flip King. If you guys haven't, make sure you join my community, Resellernomics. I will leave a link below in the chat description.
In 1 mile, turn right into the parking lot.
Make sure you follow me on Instagram, like, share, subscribe. Bam Concepts on Instagram, Bam Martin on Instagram, Multiple Streams Podcast on Instagram. And let's get it, man. If you ain't flipping, you tripping.